your punishment should be more severe.
Sorry. Just doing Bane's voice, you know. Would you rather me do Batman's voice?
Where's Rachel?
No, you don't want to hear that, you know. You just, you know.
Let the games begin! Burn!
Hey, what's up guys? David the Film Junkie here doing a nice little review of The Dark Knight Frickin' Rises. So highly anticipated, especially for me, being just an ultimate Batman fan. Waited 4 long years for this movie to come out. Jeez, it's been such a long time. I mean, oh. Right off the bat, I'll tell you guys a little brief synopsis. Don't worry, I won't give any spoilers away because there's plenty to give away in this movie, and I'll do my best not to. I won't, I swear. Basically, in The Dark Knight Rises, it takes place 8 years after The Dark Knight. All that we saw at the end of Dark Knight when Harvey Dent died, you know, Batman took the blame for killing people and blah blah blah, so he kept Harvey Dent's name good. He basically hasn't been Batman since. Yeah, Bruce Wayne is just totally went into hiding, you know. When you see him, he's fucked up. He's a broken man, you know. He's physically damaged, he's mentally damaged, he's just totally been a shut-in, creepy shut-in for like the last 8 years. He still tries to help all he can, you know. He just kind of stays out of the limelight now. So anyways, of course, Bane comes in and he starts, he has basically an underground army that's about to surface. With that, basically, Bruce Wayne has to try to become Batman again. This movie can almost be called Batman Begins Again, because he really has to like get himself back in the swing of, you know, being Batman. It's kind of cool. I mean, what's always cool about like when you have a good trilogy, I mean, a basic rule of trilogies, I mean, it's just like the guidelines of having a good trilogy. The third one should always go back to the first one, and they do that pretty well in The Dark Knight Rises. So anyways, Batman has to come back, and there's just an all-out, flat-out war going on in Gotham City, and it's just epic. Epicosity, epicness. I mean, wow. This movie was fantastic. I already knew it was going to be fantastic. I mean, I could have did a future review and been like, this movie is great. But that would have been stupid. Yeah. Let's first talk about the performances. Christian Bale. I've always loved Christian Bale. Ever since American Psycho, I've always thought he was a good actor. A lot of the movies he's been in has been pretty fantastic, and he really shines in this one. He's always shined in all the Batman movies, but he really shined in this one. Simply because he has to play this broken man. Like, how many times have I said broken man in this review already? He doesn't know what to do, he's scared, because, I mean, this is the first time Batman has faced a villain that is physically intimidating. All the other villains have been, like, psychological. Bane has both. So he has to overcome that, and there's a scene where he's in a prison, and he has to, like, overcome a lot of odds just to get out of this prison and to face Bane. So I mean, it's just wow. So Christian Bale does an excellent job. I mean, there's a reason why he has an Academy Award under his belt. Then of course we got Michael Caine returning as Alfred, and god damn you, Michael Caine. Why are you such a good actor? Not gonna lie, Michael Caine was the reason why I choked up in this movie. Yeah, I was just like if you ever noticed, throughout the 3 movies, throughout the trilogy, Alfred always has the right things to say. I mean, Bruce Wayne, anytime he was in a bind, he just had to look at Alfred and be like, what do I do, Alfred? He's a freaking magic 8-ball! Or a fortune cookie, whatever you want to do. I mean, he always has the right things to say. And he does it well in this movie. He's not in it as much as he's in it in the other movies, but still, he steals the scenes when he's in it. He says the right things. He gets you choked up. Damn you, Michael Caine. Why are you so good? Then, of course, you got Morgan Freeman returning as Lucius Fox, and Morgan Freeman's it. You know, you can't go wrong with Morgan Freeman, and what's cool is, just like The Dark Knight, he really helps out Batman to help succeed with, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He has become another one, like a favorite actor of mine. I mean, it's funny too, because the other day when I was laying in bed, falling in and out of consciousness because of a lot of beer I drank, The Angels in the Outfield was on, and I was like, hey, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, as a little kid, huh? That's funny. But he does an excellent job in this one, and he plays Blake, something. John Blake? I'm really bad at the whole names, but his character is basically Commissioner Gordon and Harvey Dent put together. I'm actually stealing that from somebody else's review, but it's a good comparison. He really knows like what the hell is going on, and he wants to be a good cop. So he does a fantastic job, and you know, the scenes he's in are excellent. I mean, you can't go wrong with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I've been pretty impressed with the roles that he's chosen and the movies he's been in. Anne Hathaway as Catwoman. Now, a lot of people were worried about this. Catwoman? What? Anne Hathaway? What? Shut up. Get over it. She does a fantastic job. Yes, fantastic. And she's freaking hot doing it. No, she does a very good... I don't even think they mention Catwoman in the movie. I don't remember if they did. I remember they said cat burglar. No, she does a very good... I don't even think they mentioned Catwoman in the movie. I don't remember if they did. I remember they said cat burglar. But it's not going to be like the Michelle Pfeiffer version or the old TV version where she does the mannerisms as a cat. I'm gonna give myself a little bad. I just put fucking spit all over my face. God. Oh, that's disgusting. No, she does an excellent job. She's a badass. She kicks ass. And see, her character is cool because she's almost like, you're trying to figure out, is she gonna be a good guy or a bad guy? Because she kind of, does both throughout the movie. And, I won't say anything more about her character. I mean, don't worry about Anne Hathaway. She does a fantastic job. There's nothing to worry about. She's very relevant to the story. It works. Tom Hardy as Bane. Holy shiza. It was an interesting choice, and it's funny too, and this goes back to the Anne Hathaway thing, is Christopher Nolan. First of all, Christopher Nolan, I didn't even talk about him yet, but Christopher Nolan, you can't go wrong with Christopher Nolan. You simply can't. The guy does not know how to make a bad movie. Every movie that he has done has been excellent. Even his very first movie called The Following, I'm not sure. It was independent, shot in black and white, low budget. Look it up. I saw it on Netflix. It was still good. Still had a twist at the end. Still shot well, acted well. The guy knows how to shoot a movie, and he knows how to cast a movie. When I first heard that Heath Ledger was going to be the Joker, I was like, really? The guy who butt plugs Jake Gyllenhaal? He's got a deep, thick Australian accent. How's that? Then the trailer came about, and I heard the voice, and I was like, wow. So you gotta have faith in Christopher Nolan. He just does not know how to make a bad movie, and he knows how to cast good actors, and he knows how to make good characters. So that's why I say, don't worry about the Anne Hathaway thing. There's nothing to worry about. But Tom Hardy, holy shit. Tom Hardy just kind of came out of nowhere. I mean, I looked up his bio and stuff like that. He was like a supermodel, like in his younger days, his like early 20s. And then he just started choosing roles, and then the big role that probably got a lot of directors, probably got Christopher Nolan's attention, was a movie called Bronson. If you guys haven't seen this yet, watch it. He is a nutcase in that, and it's a great performance. Shit you not. Watch it. Bronson. That's also on Netflix. But anyways, he was in Inception, and he was awesome in that. And then Warrior, I was like, wow, this guy has range. And when I heard that they were gonna do Bane, I was like, wow, that's wow. Obviously, we all wanted to see a Riddler Nolan Batman, which we still do, and I get tears in my eyes just thinking about that. But what's cool too is, in the comic books, Bane wears like a Nacho Libre mask. But Ramses is not dancing. He does not dance at the parties. Sorry, Nacho Libre. Love that movie. But in this, they went a different route because, it wasn't the Venom stuff and blah, blah, blah. He just has this thing over his mouth because he's kind of messed up. It's perfect because he has to show a lot of emotion in his eyes, which he does very well. Like I said, this is the first time Batman has to face a villain that's physically overpowering. And the voice, holy crap, the voice. I mean, a lot of people are having problems with the voice. Don't worry about it. It's not that bad at all. It's creepy.
I'm Gotham's reckoning.
I mean, he has this, the way I don't know. I mean, it's almost just like how the Joker was. I mean, him and Nolan just must have sat down and like, all right, let's go over how you're going to do the voice. Perfect. Just fantastic job, fantastic performances, fantastic movie. It's epic, shot very well. The score from Hans Zimmer, very well, very scored. Liked The Dark Knight better, and I will say, even though this was a fantastic movie, I still like the other two a little bit better than this one. In my order, it's Dark Knight, Batman Begins, then this one. But I mean, but now that this one came out, this is my favorite trilogy of all time. It bumped Back to the Future down. Yeah, Back to the Future was my favorite. Now, not so much. But anyways, yeah, they ended the movie perfectly. Like I said, this is Nolan's last Batman. I'm actually going to do a follow-up video probably in a week where I talk about where the Batman franchise in the movies should go, because it's going to have to go somewhere because they want to do a Justice League movie. Yeah, I know. The only gripe I kind of have with this movie is just, it's a little stupid continuity things. I wish that the whole last sequence, the whole big fucking last big sequence, I wish it happened at night. Because there's something, you know, it's supposed to be snowing and stuff like that, and there's sometimes it's like the sun's out and there's blue sky, but yeah, it's still snowing, and then sometimes it's cloudy. But that's just me. I nitpick stuff like that. I think it's just because I edit and I know certain things. I ruin movies for friends. I'll point out little stupid continuity things like hair or something like that. Point it out, and then I ruin the movie for my friends. They're like, thanks, I can't enjoy the movie now because you've ruined it for me. I do that, and now you guys are probably going to see it when you watch it again. I apologize. But yeah, you can't go wrong with Dark Knight Rises. It's a fantastic movie, a fantastic finish to The Dark Knight. I did guess one of the little twists in there. There's like multiple twists. And a couple things you don't see coming, but there's one I was like, yeah, I have a feeling, just because I know those like the Dark Knight or the Batman stories, and I was like, I started rubbing my butt chin, and yeah, there you go. So anyway, guys, Film Junkie approved. Go see The Dark Knight Rises. If you like the other ones, you definitely will like this one. Like I said, I can't go wrong with a Christopher Nolan movie, and I can't wait to see it again and get choked up again, because I know I will. Well, alright, guys, this has been a film review of The Dark Knight Rises by yours truly, the Film Junkie. I am gonna go cry now, because, or I'm gonna write numerous letters to Christopher Nolan saying, please make like 10 more Batmans, please. If you're watching, Nolan, do it. Please do it. And cast me in it as something. I don't know. I could be someone. Robin, maybe? I'm short enough and what am I talking about? Alright, cut it!